When you think of countries, you might imagine sprawling landscapes, massive cities, and millions of people. But not every nation takes up vast stretches of land. In fact, some of the world's most fascinating countries are so small you could walk across them in an afternoon. Today, we're exploring the tiniest sovereign states on Earth, how they came to be, what life is like there, and why these miniature nations punch well above their weight in history, culture, and intrigue. Let's start with the absolute smallest, Vatican City. This tiny state within Rome is just 0.2 square miles, about the size of a golf course. Despite its size, Vatican City is the spiritual center for over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. It's home to the Pope, St. Peter's Basilica, and the Sistine Chapel, with Michelangelo's legendary frescoes. Established as an independent state in 1929 through the Lateran Treaty, Vatican City has its own post office, bank, media outlets, and even a small army, the Swiss Guard. It's proof that a country doesn't need land to have immense influence. Next is Monaco, nestled on the French Riviera. Covering just about 0.8 square miles, Monaco is famous for its glamour and wealth. Think Monte Carlo Casino, luxury yachts, and the iconic Formula One Grand Prix. But Monaco is more than just a playground for the rich. It's a constitutional monarchy led by the Grimaldi family since the 13th century. With no income tax for residents, it's long attracted millionaires seeking a favorable financial environment. Despite its tiny size, Monaco has its own police force, foreign policy, and is a full member of the United Nations. Then there's Nauru, the smallest island country in the world at 8.1 square miles. Located in the Pacific Ocean, Nauru has a population of around 10,000 people. Once incredibly wealthy thanks to its phosphate mining industry, the country saw its fortunes decline when the phosphate ran out. Today, Nauru faces significant challenges, including environmental degradation and economic dependency on aid and offshore processing centers. But its unique history serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overexploiting natural resources. Another tiny state is Tuvalu, a Polynesian island nation in the Pacific that's just 10 square miles. With about 11,000 residents, Tuvalu is known for its beautiful atolls and laid-back way of life. But it's also at the front lines of climate change. Rising sea levels threaten to make Tuvalu uninhabitable within decades. Despite these existential challenges, Tuvalu has leveraged its country code domain, .tv, earning revenue from global streaming sites that use it for branding. San Marino is Europe's oldest republic, founded in the year 301. It covers just over 23 square miles, surrounded entirely by Italy. San Marino's winding medieval streets, ancient fortresses, and stunning mountain views make it a popular tourist destination. Despite its size, San Marino boasts one of the highest GDP per capita figures in the world, thanks to banking, tourism, and manufacturing. Its long history of independence and neutral diplomacy during wars showcases how small states can maintain sovereignty even surrounded by larger powers. Liechtenstein is another European microstate, squeezed between Switzerland and Austria. At 62 square miles, it's larger than others on this list, but still tiny by global standards. Famous for its castles, alpine scenery, and prosperous economy, Liechtenstein is a constitutional monarchy with strong banking and manufacturing sectors. It's known for its low corporate taxes, attracting international companies while maintaining an extremely high standard of living for its citizens. We can't forget about the Marshall Islands, a collection of atolls and islands in the Central Pacific with about 70 square miles of land. Despite its small size and remote location, it has a complex history. Once the site of U.S. nuclear testing in the 20th century, leaving lingering health and environmental impacts. Today, the Marshall Islands maintains a compact of free association with the U.S., providing aid in exchange for strategic military access. These smallest countries prove that size isn't everything when it comes to sovereignty, culture, or global influence. From the spiritual leadership of Vatican City to Monaco's economic allure, these nations show that being small doesn't mean being insignificant. They often have unique cultures, resilient histories, and special geopolitical roles that make them fascinating to study and even visit. If you enjoyed learning about the world's tiniest countries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below about which one you'd most like to explore.